14. Fue uno de los MCs más abiertamente políticos del hip hop, pero a Tupac Shakur también le gustaba la diversión, como en 1993 con Get Around.
Tupac, I Get Around was definitely an all-time favorite for me.
Shows him being that dude, you know, he could laugh, he could joke, he could do whatever.
When you learn, you can't time it down, baby, no. Check it out. I get around.
Pac was doing it back then. That was happy Pac. But he was young, kicking it, and he was just letting them bras know you can't hold me down. You know what I mean? I'm getting around.
La fama de Tupac subió al cielo con I Get Around, pero roces con la policía y con los MCs de la costa este lo convirtieron en el más forajido de los raperos. Todo acabó pronto en 1996. El joven de 25 años fue abatido en un tiroteo mientras conducía en Las Vegas. Se ha ido, pero definitivamente no ha sido olvidado. Con 7 álbumes multiplatinos póstumos, la leyenda de Tupac está hoy más viva que nunca.
He came from a completely different place and made it think outside the box and was really in his head. It was pretty an amazing time in hip hop, I think, and a great loss to all of us.
Número 13. 9 muchachos de Staten Island con habilidades con el micrófono y cariño por el arte del Kung Fu. Los Wu-Tang Clan llegaron en 1993 con su intensa Cream.
Every generation has a record that defines that era. Cream was like one of those street anthems. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Each letter in the word cream stands for something. Cash rules everything around me. 22 long, hard years and still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I think the most unique thing about Wu-Tang is the fact that there are 250 members. Yeah, Matt, Old Dirty Bastard, Jizza, RZA, Ghostface Killer, Spectre, New God, Raekwon, Master Killer, 2D, Blair, Natalie. Who isn't in Wu-Tang is the real question. Cash moves everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Cream fue solo el primer paso en la conquista de Wu. Siguieron luego proyectos solistas y giras hasta la trágica muerte de ODB en 2004. Betty era irreemplazable, pero continuaron actuando con sus carreras solistas y el disco de 2007 de Wu, A-Diagrams, para sus dedicados fanáticos.
There's only one Wu-Tang, because the vibe that they had was second to none. Wu-Tang Clan, they not the with, son.
Número 11. ¿Cómo nace una leyenda del hip hop? Letras crudas, ritmos enfermizos y ganchos de una huérfana pelirroja dieron resultado para Jay-Z con Hard Knock Life en 1998.
When I heard Hard Knock Life, I was like, wow, he's a genius.
Come on, little Annie. It's the Hard Knock Life.
From standing on the corners popping to driving some of the hottest cars New Yorkers ever seen.
He took it and flipped it to how hard it is in the hood.
To have that record for that time in hip-hop was incredible.
Night down in the 10x4, controlling the house. We live in hard knocks. We don't take over, we ball blocks.
This album went diamond, which makes platinum look like glass.
I knew at that time Jay-Z was going to be the ultimate MC.
I'm tight grill with the phony rappers. Y'all might feel we homies.
Jay-Z doesn't even write rhymes. He memorizes them and goes into the studio without ever writing it on paper. Not too many people can do that. So Jay-Z stands in a class by himself.
Desde Hard Knock Life, Giga sacó 10 álbumes, firmó un contrato multimillonario, lanzó una cadena de clubs e invirtió en los Nets de New Jersey, pero consiguió su mayor logro en 2008 cuando finalmente oficializó su relación con Beyoncé.
Jay-Z got Beyonce, son. Can we just take a moment to reflect on that?
Like he says, he's got the hottest chick in the game wearing this chain, and proving that the hard knock life is any chapters in it.
Número 8. Esta fue la fiesta de la costa este que puso a MC Calvin y Snoop Dogg Brothers de Long Beach en la cima del mundo del hip hop. Así que recuéstense y denle un sorbo a Gin and Juice de 1993.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G, but
Gin and Juice, man. Look, man, he killed me, man.
Snoop was dope. You don't just touch the mic, you just walk inside it with Snoop.
I got a pocket full of rubbers in my homeboy Snoop too. So turn off the lights and close the door.
Such a cool, mellow song. Snoop is so laid back and so mellow, and just his whole flow is just, it's so West Coast.
Laid back.
His voice is just sinister.
That is. Has a mom with the dog.
Gin and Juice fue solo el comienzo. Junto a una seguidilla de otros éxitos, Snoop fue protagonista en películas. En su propio reality show, inició la liga de Snoop juvenil de fútbol y su propia línea de, bueno, de todo. Hoy es casado y padre de 3 niños y parece determinado a expandir su imperio.
I used to be focused on being the dopest rapper in the game. And then once that became what I was, I wanted something different. I wanted to become the best businessman in the game.
You can't really say this sold out, because he didn't. Snoop's always been Snoop. This played golf. Lee Iacocca in a commercial. He still was Snoop. That's the
En las 100 más grandiosas canciones del hip hop. En 1994, con el himno de mendigo millonario Juicy, Notorious B.I.G. pasó a ser un gran rey del rap.
So good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Amazing, massive.
Oh, my goodness.
Some rap records are so good they make you want to quit rap.
Never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Juicy is one of the greatest records ever. Like, that's the hip-hop American dream right there in that record.
Remembering Word Up magazine, rap pages, all the aspirations of a hip-hop star was in that record. It was like unstoppable.
I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now
Big's mic characteristics was unheard of.
Biggie's rhyming flow ability was bananas.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Hustle, that's what my game was, so that's what I was rapping about. That's how I was getting it. Thinking back on my one-room shack.
Pronto Biggie sería la mayor estrella del hip hop, pero en 1997, en su mejor momento, fue asesinado mientras conducía. El crimen aún está sin resolver.
That broke my heart when he passed away, but he left it. He put the stamp on it. The guy was the total package.
And here's the craziest thing. He was 24 when he died. And he is part of the American consciousness forever.
And he's the greatest, the king.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Número 6.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Peligrosos, controversiales y vestidos de negro de la cabeza a los pies, NWA lanzó una bomba del hip hop en 1998 con Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton? What? That's Compton's national anthem.
Straight Outta Compton is the crazy brother man Ice Cube from the super dope gang with an attitude.
NWA Straight Outta Compton is the beginning of the West. I was like, yo, this is rock and roll. This is energy. This is scary. This is crazy.
Going up on everybody like that with faith that's dropping in your face.
It was like nothing you heard on the West Coast. The verses were all aggressive.
Here's a murder rap to keep you dancing with a crime record lights on dancing.
A lot of people were really outraged at what NWA was saying, but in many ways it was the truth.
They were discussing police brutality. They were discussing their neighborhood from being pounced upon. And Straight Outta Compton gave you that story.
Tell them where you're from. Straight Outta Compton. A brother with his finger on the trigger.
That was gangster. We love gangster stuff, man, because we can relate to things.
Everybody from New York rapping about the South Bronx and everything. I wanted to put my city on the map. I'm from Compton.
Easy as his name and the voice coming.
Straight Outta Compton is a brother that on.
Gracias Gracias a las tensiones internas, Ice Cube se fue y siguió como solista en 1989, y 2 años luego NWA llegó a su fin. Apenas 4 años después, a la edad de 31, Eazy murió trágicamente de SIDA, pero sus ex compañeros siguieron marchando.
Today, NWA all doing awesome stuff.
Dr. Dre is just incredible, creative, really great producer.
Ice Cube is my man. Ice Cube runs circles around cats.
Ren has been around and popped up on records here and there. And then Yella, last I heard, was making porn. He's good at directing porn. You gotta call him.
NWA's legacy is so great in hip-hop because what they did was so groundbreaking.
There'll never be another Straight Outta Compton.
That's the way it goes in the city of Compton, boy.
Nos acercamos peligrosamente a la canción más grandiosa del hip hop de todos los tiempos. Solo nos quedan 3. A continuación, en las 100 más grandiosas canciones del hip hop. Número 3. Luego de la separación de NWA, Dr. Dre reclutó a Snoop Doggy Dogg para hacer Nothing But a G-Song de 1992, el clásico de Laid Back que ayudó a que California se afianzara como una nueva base para el hip hop.
1, 2, 3, and the folks.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. J is that's dope. That's a hip-hop classic.
This ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby. Too most G, so we crazy.
This is the first single off of The Chronic, which is one of the best hip-hop albums ever.
It put West Coast hip-hop in the forefront.
It showed the real culture of LA's hip-hop or the West Coast hip-hop, you know what I mean? That was off the hook with the lowriders and the, the barbecues, the sun all day.
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and
I mean, he introduced Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg just came in. He had his own little style.
And that's relevant, real deal, Holyfield. And now you hooked up and know how I feel.
You could tell this guy was getting ready to be the next big thing.
Luego de G-Stan, Snoop eliminó el Doggy de su nombre y se convirtió en una institución del rap. Dre tomó el camino de superproductor ganador de Grammys, creando ritmos para figuras del hip hop como Tupac, Eminem y 50
I
Cent.
always looked at him like the Quincy Jones of hip hop.
Never been on the ride like this before. Say what? With a producer who can rap and control the maestro.
Dre no graba un disco solista desde 1999, pero se rumorea que Detox, la tercera parte de la trilogía cronológica, saldrá en 2008.
Dr. Dre always makes his way forever, but when it comes to something, it's classic.
So just chill till the next episode.
The #1 hip-hop song of all time is...
Número 1. La mejor canción de protesta del rap en el mejor periodo del rap fue lanzada en 1989 como el tema de la película de Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
Fight the Power is the anthem. Fight the Power is one of the songs that really showed what hip-hop could do.
I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is loud, this is crazy. And they were talking about something, and it really got into me.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the power. That's me. It took a stand and said that we will not be oppressed or set back because of the color of our skin anymore. Fight the power. Chuck's lyrics were just so raw. He didn't even care about how you felt about it.
Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant to me if he's straight out racist. The sucker was simple and plain. I'm in John Wayne.
Oh, he just said Elvis was a racist and him and John Wayne. And it was real.
Elvis had a respect for the music and black musicians, but seriously, the finger still goes up for John Wayne.
Hoy Chuck D es parte del circuito académico y realiza doblajes de voces para juegos de video como NBA Ballers de 2008. Mientras tanto, el gran Flavor Flav se convirtió en una estrella de realities de la TV buscando a la señorita indicada en Flavor of Love por VH1. Y aunque pasaron casi 20 años desde Fight the Power, la canción de los Public Enemy es más relevante que nunca.
Here we are in 2008, and a lot of those issues are still on the table. We still have to figure out how to fight the power.
or the power will devour you.
You know, I don't care if you say you like Kanye West, you like Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't never had people marching down the street with flags. You did?
Best group in history of hip-hop, public enemy. No artist even come close.
Fue una recorrida fabulosa por las 100 más grandiosas canciones del hip hop. Espero que lo hayan disfrutado. Sé que no podemos complacer a todos, pero estas son las 100 más grandiosas canciones del hip hop de todos los tiempos.